Module Overview. Sustainable tourism is a paradigm that seeks to balance the needs of tourists, host communities, the environment, and future generations. As the global travel industry expands, so do its social, environmental, and economic impacts. The principle of sustainability ensures that tourism development does not compromise the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. This module offers an in-depth examination of sustainable tourism principles, planning mechanisms, policy frameworks, certification schemes, community participation models, and environmental conservation strategies. It covers the triple bottom line approach, people, planet, profit, and explores how tourism activities can be made economically viable, socially responsible, and ecologically sound. The module emphasizes climate change mitigation, biodiversity protection, cultural preservation, green infrastructure, and ethical tourism. Furthermore, it critiques unsustainable practices such as over-tourism, wildlife exploitation, cultural commodification, and carbon-intensive travel behaviors. You will explore case studies, best practices, international guidelines, e.g., UNWTO, GSTC, UNEP, and destination-specific sustainability models, while also developing tools to plan, monitor, and evaluate sustainability performance in tourism and hospitality. 6.1. Understanding sustainable tourism. Sustainable tourism is defined by the United Nations World Tourism Organization, UNWTO, as tourism that takes full account of its current and future economic, social, and environmental impacts, addressing the needs of visitors, the industry, the environment, and host communities. Core principles: environmental integrity, conserving biodiversity, ecosystems, and resources; social equity, respecting cultures, empowering communities, protecting human rights; economic viability, generating long-term value, fair income distribution, local benefit retention. 6.2. The triple bottom line in tourism. This model expands the evaluation of tourism performance from mere profits to include people, social sustainability, community involvement, cultural preservation, labor rights and working conditions, visitor-host interactions, planet, environmental sustainability, ecosystem protection, responsible resource usage, pollution and waste management, low-carbon operations, profit, economic sustainability, local employment, profit reinvestment, economic diversification, reduced leakage. 6.3. Environmental sustainability strategies. Eco-friendly infrastructure, e.g., green buildings, energy-efficient lighting, low-impact travel, cycling tours, electric vehicles, walking trails, protected areas and conservation zones, eco-labels and certifications, Green Globe, EarthCheck, Green Key, carbon offsetting and footprint tracking, water-saving devices and systems, waste reduction programs, e.g., composting, recycling. 6.4. Cultural and social sustainability. Sustainable tourism must preserve intangible cultural heritage, music, language, customs, avoid cultural appropriation and stereotyping, encourage authentic local experiences, involve indigenous and local communities in product development, prevent disruption of traditional life patterns, support social entrepreneurship. 6.5. Economic sustainability in tourism. Economic sustainability goes beyond profits. It aims to increase local employment, ensure fair wages and decent work, reduce economic leakage to foreign investors, promote locally owned businesses, support inclusive supply chains, create diversified income sources, e.g., agritourism, handicrafts. 6.6. Types of sustainable tourism. Ecotourism, nature-focused, educational, low-impact community-based tourism, CBT, run by and for the benefit of local communities. Agrotourism integrates farming and rural life with tourism. Slow tourism emphasizes quality, not quantity, immersion over speed. Responsible tourism prioritizes ethics, accountability, and awareness. Voluntourism combines volunteering and travel, controversial if mismanaged. 6.7 Tools for planning and managing sustainable tourism. Carrying capacity analysis limits the number of tourists' environmental impact assessments, EIA, sustainability audits and checklists, stakeholder mapping, sustainability indicators and KPIs, tourism sustainability assessment frameworks, TSAF. 6.8 Community involvement and empowerment. A cornerstone of sustainable tourism is community participation. Successful approaches include participatory rural appraisals, public-private community partnerships, PPCP, capacity building and training, profit-sharing mechanisms, cultural governance structures, co-creation of tourism products. 6.9 Policies, frameworks, and international guidelines. Global institutions and governments have formulated policies and standards. UNWTO Global Code of Ethics, Global Sustainable Tourism Criteria, GSTC, UNESCO World Heritage Sustainability Guidelines, Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs, especially SDG 8, 12, and 13. Agenda 21 for travel and tourism. Governments may implement sustainability-focused tourism policies, incentives for eco-certification, visitor taxes and green fees, regulations on construction, resource use, and tour operations. 6.10 Challenges to sustainable tourism. Over-tourism in fragile ecosystems or urban areas, greenwashing, false claims of sustainability, cultural commodification, lack of community inclusion, inadequate enforcement of regulations, political instability, disasters and pandemics. Sustainability must be seen not as a luxury, but a strategic necessity for long-term survival. 6.11 Case studies and global best practices. Costa Rica, ecotourism and biodiversity conservation. Bhutan, high-value, low-impact tourism model. New Zealand, indigenous Maori tourism integration. Slovenia, national green tourism strategy. Namibia, community conservancies and wildlife tourism. Learning outcomes for Module 6. By the end of this module, you will be able to define sustainable tourism and explain its core principles. Identify environmental, social, and economic dimensions of sustainability. Evaluate tools and strategies used to promote sustainable tourism. Examine international frameworks and case studies supporting sustainability. Propose practical steps toward implementing sustainability in tourism projects.